All right, cool. So we're opening the final anniversary box. Yeah, we're finally opening the final anniversary box of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then the other one I should, if I don't know if the seller doesn't cancel on me because I bought it for like too cheap. Then the other one I'll be keeping as a display in my display case. But let's see what we get in the box. I'm really loving this, the just for nostalgia factor, and a lot of people are probably like me where they just want it kind of for display, not really for value wise per se. And if you think about it, like a lot of people that buy packs and then get it graded, or end up getting like boxes that end up being like resealed boxes and all these other shenanigans because you can't tell a difference. These are like the perfect for actual collectors and just people just to have fun with, as opposed to you just not knowing what's actually legitimate or not and end up getting scammed. In our last box we opened earlier today, I guess like for you guys depending on when you watch this, was we got a Jinzo as well as the Buster Blader, which I kind of dinged on a corner, which I'm gonna be a little bit more careful this time with the cards. If anything, maybe I won't use perfect fits. I don't know. I'll see. I think it was just like I was just kind of excited when I got it, and I just kind of just jammed it in there. So in our first box, from what I remember, we got Dark Hole, Gaia. We didn't get any of like the really big hitters. Our secret rare. Oh, our secret rare, was it Thousand Dragon or was it just the Gaia? I think it was just the Gaia. And then we got Exodia, right leg and right arm. So if anything, we want Exodia head, which is the most expensive piece, right? Beast Fang, Stop Defense. I don't think we pulled that the first time. Dark Energy, Dragon Treasure. I ran Dragon Treasure in my deck as well too. This is just so nostalgic to open. Yeah, if anything, we want Exodia head. I mean, but then again, I have so many pieces of Exodia just from like random Yu-Gi-Oh sets, like the Yugi legendary decks. Like if you're a Yugi boomer like me, the Yugi legendary decks actually make pretty good just like collection pieces, to be honest. Like if you just want it like for display, or if you really want to play it with like a friend, the legendary decks are actually pretty fun. Because then those legendary decks are just a copy of like it has like the Yugi deck, the Kaiba deck, as well as I think the Joey deck as well too. There's 2 Yugi legendary decks. One of them is actually just 3 of Yugi's decks. One of the thing is Dark Magician. One is Exodia based. Like I think it's supposed to be for Duelist Kingdom. And then the last one I think it's it should be Battle City, I think. And I think one of the Yugi legendary decks comes with all 3 god cards as well too. And our first one is Red Eyes Black Dragon. Not Blue Eyes White Dragon, but I'll take a Red Eyes. Honestly, as a kid, I actually really wanted Red Eyes because if you had Red Eyes Black Dragon, then you're able to summon Black Skull Dragon as well too. So the funny thing is I pulled Black Skull Dragon, but I could never summon it because I never had Red Eyes Black Dragon, as well as I never had Polymerization. In order to get Poly, I mean, you just had to luck out and get it until the Joey structured deck came out, which did come with Red Eyes and all these other cards as well too. Red Eyes, Poly. Red Eyes, I think, was the holo, and then it came with Poly as a common, whereas Polymerization and Blue Eyes White Dragon, this set, was actually a holo, which I pulled it the first time. So our first holo is Red Eyes Black Dragon. That is so cool. What a gorgeous card. Like, look at that holo pattern. What a gorgeous card. Arguably, I don't know, it's like and we have 2 right arms of Exodia. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 2 right arms of Exodia, but we have 2 right arms of Exodia. Great. Don't tell me I'm gonna get another right leg. I'm actually gonna laugh if I get 2 right legs. That's hilarious. But Yeah, like I don't know if it's unpopular. I don't really like Blue Eyes, the Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon art a lot. Although a lot of people also don't like the art that I like as well too. I like the jump promo Blue Eyes White Dragon, the one with the tablet or the world in the background. A lot of people say the world one is really weird, but I actually don't mind both of them. I actually like those way more than the base one from Legend of Blue Eyes. And if anything, Starter Kaiba one is my second favorite. I would say um, the the tablet or the world one is one of my favorite arts for Blue Eyes White Dragon. Of course, if we don't count like Blue Eyes Toon, right? Skull Servant, Raised Body Heat, Spirit of the Harp, Swords of Revealing Light. That's actually a really good holo. I really, 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 really wanted this as a kid. I mean, like even as an adult, like Swords of Revealing Light was never like really like a bad card, right? So even if you played it like in the games, like it had its uses. Like it wasn't like a complete garbo card. Like if you play like gold format, like if someone had Swords of Revealing Light, unless you have like Mystical Spade Typhoon or something like that, it was really annoying to play against. I think I dinged one of the cards on top. Yeah, I dinged not this one. The ones in the front, so the commons is fine. Laser cannon armor, fissure. Fissure was always a really, really good card to play. I mean, can you really ever go wrong with like fissure? It's kind of like, I guess, pretty much like smashing ground. And it's just cheap removal. Like nothing was as annoying as like playing against someone, then you summon like a big monster and then someone just like dicks you with a fissure. Or a trap hole, I guess. Fusionist. Another Flame Swordsman. So I pulled the Flame Swordsman in my first box. So I guess Flame Swordsman is actually pretty common. I remember having this as a kid as well too. My Flame Swordsman actually got lost in transition when I moved. That or might have been thrown out. Which is really odd. Like the cards that ended up surviving was like a random first edition Kazujin. My Blue Eyes Toon, my Toon Summon Skull. For some reason, those were the cards that survived. And the ones that didn't survive were all the ones I really cared about, like my Blue Eyes cards. Like a Dark Magician survived. I don't know why. But sometimes things just work out that way. Witty Phantom. Witty Phantom always like sticks in my mind because it was in I think Witty Phantom was in GX. It was in one of those episodes where GX was really wild if you ever go back and watch it. I don't think all the seasons like with the Supreme King was released in GX or like the final season in English dub. But if you ever watch it, GX was really weird. Like Jaden always dueled like a bunch of really, really weird characters. I remember there were episodes where Jaden dueled like the guy who had like the copy of Ra. He dueled he dueled Kaiba Man in like a dream world. It was like a dual spirit. He dueled like random talking animals and stuff. I don't know. Like GX is really weird. I think GX was one of like the more fun seasons to watch. Metal Dragon, always cool. Metal Dragon always reminded me of whatchamacallit. That like one Zord in Power Rangers. Yeah, GX is worth watching if you never gave it a chance. I would say 5Ds started to lose me just because like, oh, the riding duels it's just kind of detached from like regular dueling. And then like they start introducing synchros or whatever. Mystical Sheep number 2. I don't remember ever seeing that. But I remember GX was like, you could actually, if you watch like, oh, it was like kind of like the actual card game itself, right? So you kind of enjoyed watching it. So there's 4. We have 4 holos so far. So now we're left with 3. With 3, that means that secret rare in this set doesn't matter because the secret rare, I believe, is always either Black Skull or Trihorn, which I don't really care about Trihorn Dragon. I mean, it'd be cool to get. I'm not Black Skull. Gaia the Dragon Champion. Hane, really good card. Hane was always something you ran, especially if like your run tribute summoned. Send it right back to their hand and waste those summons. So we have 4 hollows, and there should be 3 more hollows. If you're gonna give me another Exodia piece, at least give me a left leg or a left arm. Do not give me a rudder. I swear to God, if I get another right leg, I do not want another right leg. Silverbone Hane again. I do not want another right leg. Please don't give me another right leg. I don't think I got red eyes in my first box. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Electro Whip. Oh, I got Dark Hole in my first box. I think that's what it was. Arm Ninja, Sogan, and Warriors. All right, we're getting down to... We have like 8 more packs left. So at least we're not hitting all the hollows right away. So it's not like depressing to open the rest of the box. Although it never hurts to get things like Pot of Greed. King Fog, Remove Trap, Laser Cannon, Giant Soldier of Stone. I don't know about you, I always ran Giant Soldier of Stone. I always ran Skull Red Bird. Skull Red Bird, if you throw like a 800 attack buff onto it with like an equip spell, and then you would always need like some kind of calculator or paper because nobody could keep track of that extra 50 life points that get taken out. It was always really annoying. But I remember I had Skull Red Bird in my deck. Frenzy Panda, Armail, Celtic Guardian. That's why I got in the first box too. I have so many Celtic Guardians. I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, Celtic Guardian's really cool and iconic. This Celtic Guardian is so off-center, though. It's actually hilarious. Like, the red eyes, if you look, is actually pretty centered. Either in front and kind of back. The Exodia is pretty centered as well, too. But look at this Celtic Guardian, though. The left border is so thin. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should have 2 more hollows left. Are there any hollows that I don't care for? I would prefer monsters. I would really like to not get another black hole. If possible, I would like Head of Exodia. Give me Head of Exodia. Just give me the head. Final Flame. Damage 600 to your opponent's life points. Just give me Head of Exodia. That's all I want. That's not too much to ask for, right? Not another right leg. Give me the left side of his body. Just not another right leg. I'll take any left side of his body or his head. I'm not sure if his... Oh, trap hole. I mean, having a hollow trap hole was kind of a flex as a kid, I guess. It's not like you didn't run it. Remember these like codes on the bottom left, and then whenever you played the Yu-Gi-Oh games, you could always punch them into the code to redeem the cards in the game. But in order to redeem them, most Yu-Gi-Oh games require you to have like a bajillion points or currency in order to redeem them. So if you wanted to play like your real life Yu-Gi-Oh deck, it was always like really, really, really hard. So we're down to 1 more. The last one should just be the secret rare. Oh, fucking Gaia the Dragon Champion. Again, not a fan of him. I think I actually had one as a kid. Not a fan of Gaia, I would say. In my book, Gaia's kind of lame. I guess that's my box. I mean, I got pretty much the same cards as the other one. Maybe not the Trap Hole and the Swords of Revealing Light. But we got the Red Eyes Black Dragon, which I'm pretty happy about. Would have been nice to get the blue eyes, even though I don't care for the art, but I'll take a red eyes, to be honest. And then the rest of these packs, it should be nothing in there. I think that should be it. Darkfire Dragon. If you think about it, like when you're a kid, if the ratios were 7 hollows per box, then technically there could have been like some adults that were scumbags and just kind of dicked you. I don't really feel like people were really like that back then, because I do remember as a kid buying a lot of like packs and you would still get like a lot of hollows in them randomly. I don't feel like I was really that. So in conclusion, we got some things we wanted and the rest I don't care about. But yeah, red eyes, swords of real light, pretty cool. That's pretty much it for the anniversaries. I'm done with this, and then next opening I'll do, Obsidian Flames is coming out for Pokemon. I'll probably be opening that, as well as I'm considering sending in my cards for PSA or BGS grading. So I'm holding off on that. And then afterwards, I'm very, very tempted to open my Weiss Schwartz Maester boxes. I'll probably end up opening the Disgaea one just for shits and giggles. But for now, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, all right?